All right. It's Wednesday. It's time to lace. We're back to lace. We've been MIA for a little while. Last week the internet went out. So we thought. Turns out the kitties just turned off the router. Alright, so now that we've got internet, the internet has power, everything's good, we can lace. Let's finish this section right here. Okay. I don't need to do any sewings yet. So I just need my pusher. Hey, what are you guys playing with? Things they're not supposed to do. Alright. It is a tiny bit stinky in here. Okay, let's see, what are we doing? Oh, I'm tired. Well, Meryl got spayed today. So she is ready for her forever home. So if you know anybody who's looking for a kitty, we got some cute ones. All right, watching this World Series game. It's pretty good so far. Pretty interesting first inning. Can't believe that. That was just crazy. We went to the game on Monday. That was pretty fun. No, we did not stay the entire time. Left during the 14th inning, which is odd to say. But yeah, that one gets a twist. By the time I got home, the game was still going. And I don't live very close to the stadium. That was nuts. Okay. Okay, let's see which one. Okay. Let's go ahead. I thought it was Pooh. It's not. It's Blanche. Blanche. All right. Oh, I forgot to give Blanche her ear medicine today. Okay, I'm going to turn this just a smidge. Bringing this down a little. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. They're all running around. Athena is very ready to go back outside. Keep telling her no, not until you're spayed. So hopefully we'll get her spayed soon. Thoroughbreds. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's Freddie Freeman. I like Freddie Freeman. He seems like he's a genuinely nice guy. Oof. Dodgers games are always interesting for celebrity watching. Oh my goodness. You guys, they moved my light. Athena. There's my pusher. There it is. All right. Athena is regulating these kittens. Ooh. All right. It's interesting how I could not lace for a couple of weeks and people just pick it right back up, like riding a bicycle. Although I haven't tried riding a bicycle in forever, so maybe that's not the best analogy. 'Cause I haven't been on one. Right. Hey. Okay. They're not playing with the cords. Took Crema to the vet yesterday because She's not. She seems like she might be a little constipated, but vet says she's doing okay. But she is a little dehydrated, so we've been trying to increase her water intake. Don't want to have to give her intravenous fluids because she's still so young. And I hated doing it for Lady Beatrice, and I don't want to have to do it for Ken. I mean, I will if I have to, but I'd rather avoid that. So, trying to get her to eat some of the kitten pate, trying giving her more water, making sure she's getting milks from Mama without the other kittens who don't need milks. Athena, what are you doing in my lace supplies? Huh? Come on, get back. Yeah. You don't need to be in there, and you don't need to be making a mess if it falls. She's like a big little kitten. Oh, here she comes. Here comes Crema. Oh, it's Crema. Yeah, she's got a little bit of the perhaps feline herpes virus, which she would have gotten from her mama. Uh-oh, I think I forgot a twist. I did. I need to go back. So she has that one eye a little bit closed right now, but the vet said it looks good. Her lungs sound good. Her heart sounds good. Everything sounds good. Just need to give her a little bit more water. Oh, jeez. Alright, gonna move this a little. Oh, jeez. Janny. Maybe I should turn this a little bit more. Janny. Janny! Janny! Oh, jeez. I thought it was... Okay. Why is... Oh. Alright. Right. My Blake Snell's only 5'8". Oh. Oh, jeez. Alejandro Kirk. 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 All right, tension this, tension that. All right, gonna move this a little. Yeah. Oh. Hello, Manny. Oh, goodbye, Manny. Oh, it's still Kirk. Okay, turn this just a smidge. All right. I think that one is fluff, little fluff. Have a little fluff and a little puff. She is a cutie. She's one of my favorites. Well, they're all my favorite, but she's especially one of my favorites. She was found in a box outside of PetSmart with her sister. I don't know how anybody could have given her up. She's so cute. All right, pushing those down. I do too. She's not she's not exactly a cuddler, although occasionally I'll wake up in the middle of the night and she'll be cuddling with me. But not every night. She's very kind of hands off. But occasionally she wants a little cuddle. Seems like they're all box kitties. Oh, that little one is Crema, who just walked off. Um, I have a bunch of. Well, I guess they're. I don't know if they're fosters or what, but um, she's one of the. Her mama was one of the ferals from outside. She's a flame point. She's so cute. Box kitties. I love it. All right. So you'll see all the kittens running around. Aw, how cute. I had a black and white one like that, a tuxedo. Her name was Sophie. But that was years ago. So cute. Crema got a new little couch yesterday. She is loving it. Oh, one of my senior kitties, Boo, was found underneath a tire in a parking lot. A friend of mine called me and was like, I found this kitty. I don't know what to do with her. I was like, bring her on over. I had planned on taking her to the rescue that I was volunteering at the time, but she ended up staying. And then I had gotten Pooh. So I have a Boo and a Pooh. And at the same time, I also had a Moo. I have one of my dogs. Um, oh my goodness, Bob and Lace is so easy to do. You just remember to cross, twist, cross. That's pretty much all it is. Been doing this for about 10 years now, I guess. But yeah, it's actually much more simple than people think it is. But one of my dogs was found. Somebody had dumped him near my work. So I guess he's a parking lot dog. Oh, shoot. No? Yes? Oh, crud. Alright, I just messed that up. Of course, then there's the times when you mess up. Kind of went ahead of myself. Oh, yeah, I love the traveling tatter. I have not tried shuttle tatting. That is something I look at it and I'm just like, what? Right? I know. That's how it was. But they're just as confused as it takes a while. There's patterns they're just like, I don't know where I'm at. I'm so lost. I love those Quilted Guild. I mean, the Lace Guild. I guess I kind of go a little bit slower. All right, Kiki got a home run. I'm also watching the World Series and lacing at the same time. Oh, yeah. I think the more complicated patterns are brain teasers. This one, I've done 3 different. This is my third attempt at this pattern. I'm gonna turn this just a smidge. Right? It's more of I'm listening to the commentators of the game. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. Listening to the commentators, occasionally looking over, and then trying to find what the cats are doing to see if they're getting into trouble. It's funny because I'm not even really a Dodgers fan, but I do like watching some good baseball. I wonder if this should have been 2 twists. Right? That's part of why the internet was out last week. So I had taken a break from lacing because on Wednesdays I think I was working or something, I don't remember. And last week was going to be a first chance for me to lace and stream. But then the internet went out. And then the guy came out and he tested it and he looked at the power cords at the plug where it's plugged in and he's like, this might be it. Because it was unplugged. I was like, oh my gosh. I felt so bad. There's a fur. I have laced in a fur. Ooh, that's a big one. Oof. And I felt bad too because the guy gave me a credit on my internet and I was like, it wasn't like an actual outage. It was just the kittens unplugged the router or whatever. Oh wait, no, it doesn't go across. Ah, ah. Oh my god. Yeah, I was thinking about using the credit that he gave me. I was like, I'll use it for the kitties. I could definitely use it to get a couple of the kitties fixed. So, I'll probably do that. Cuz in my house, there are about 20 cats in here. And what happened was is that my neighbor had passed away and she was feeding a colony of cats. I didn't even realize there was a colony of cats living in this neighborhood. And she passed away. And then all of a sudden there were all these cats. And a bunch of them were pregnant. So I was able to rehome a bunch of them to a farm where they can be barn cats because they're all feral. And the nicer ones and the ones that I was able to trap that weren't rehomed, I was able to get them inside. And so they had their kittens inside. And yeah, she fed them but didn't get them fixed. And I've been able to get 8 of them fixed. And I got about there's a lot. I got like 10 of them rehomed. And so now there's probably about 9 more outside that need to be fixed, which I'm working on. But inside there's 11 kittens and the 4 mamas, which I'm going to get these. We got a couple appointments coming up to get them fixed. Meryl got fixed today, our Torty kitten. And Monty, the dilute orange, got fixed a couple weeks ago. So we're on track to get them all fixed. And then the mamas can go outside once they're fixed because they're like, we want to go outside. And the kittens, if anybody wants a kitten, I've got a kittens. If not, they'll just like stay here and go outside if they want to go outside, or if they want to stay inside. That's fine. Oh my goodness. But then I have my own kitties. Yeah, there's so I live near LA. I don't actually live in LA, but I live near LA. And so I found a place where I can get the ferals done for free. So I'm waiting to see when I could get an appointment with them. And then the ones that are like considered pets, I found a couple of places that'll do it for really cheap. There was one spot I was using that I was getting them done for like $25 each. But they haven't called me back to make another appointment. So now I'm having to pay $50 each. So we're getting there. And I have a GoFundMe, and I raised about $1,600, which is pretty good, which is definitely helping to, get these guys. A couple of them had to go to the vet. And so it's definitely helping to get them all spayed and neutered. But the place I was going to for $25 stopped calling me back because I missed one appointment because my other neighbor decided to start feeding the cats, and he's not spaying and neutering them either. And so I told him what was up and what was going on and what I was doing, and he's like, oh, okay. And so I can trap them at his house. But they had all started going over there instead of coming over to my house. So when I trapped a cat, it was like already a cat I had already fixed. And one of my own cats. So I called them and I was like, I wasn't able to trap a cat. And then I haven't heard from them since. But these little guys are just so cute. It's Crema. They're all hungry. They're like, hey, where's dinner? Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right. 10 under 4 this one. But there's a couple of the kittens. They were born with crooked legs. So they'll need to get those little legs amputated eventually. And it'll just make them happier because you can tell that they're really struggling walking with that leg, even though like it doesn't really stop them, like slow them down or anything, but they're just like trying not to use it. And if we just got rid of it, it just they'd be happier. All right. Tension these. All right, let's push these pins down. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that's possibly what happened. Although the mamba is kind of small, so I thought maybe it was because they're just cramped in the womb. But it's possibly due to inbreeding because there's another adult kitty. Um, one of the adult kitties also has it, but it's her front paw. So I definitely think there's a lot of inbreeding going on, which sometimes I'm like angry at the lady for not getting these kitties fixed. I get it. She wanted to help them out and feed them and stuff, but if you feed them, you gotta get them fixed. All right. Boo, is that you? Okay, let me turn this just a little. Yeah, so I'm not letting the mamas out until they are fixed. Definitely not until they're fixed. Nobody can go outside until they're fixed. I was originally trying to get all the males fixed first, but it just kind of happened that some of the females got fixed, which is, I guess, is good. It doesn't really matter, but. All right. Yeah, that's true. But I'm neutering. I'm fixing whoever comes in. I fixed one that had a collar. They're like, this one has a collar. I was like, yeah, well, they're not very taking very good care of it because it was looking all like ratty and stuff. They're like, yeah, that's true. So any new males who come in are gonna get neutered. Because if they aren't neutered now, they will be. I was able to rehome a few of the females. There's one guy in town wanted them for mousing, but he really didn't want them to be spayed. And I was like, why don't you want them to be spayed? I guess he just feels it's like he feels bad, I guess, sterilizing them. I'm like, don't feel bad. They're happier when they're spayed. So if he has kittens, that's on him. It got real dark. Oh my gosh. No, they'll catch mice, regardless. Yeah, he wanted more. I only gave him like a couple. I didn't really want to, but it was somebody that another person from the shelter recommended, and I was like, okay. So, and I didn't know when they were going to get spayed, so I was like, well, he can do it if he wants to. Maybe he'll, because I gave him some males, maybe he'll get the males fixed. He said, well, when I took him over there, he's like, well, I'd prefer if they weren't spayed, but if they are, that's okay. I'm like, okay. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll take one or two after they're spayed. Yeah. I think, yeah, like, he can get him spayed if he wants. And no, he wasn't Hispanic. I don't know. Both him and his wife were both like, no, we don't want them to be spayed. I don't. They just feel like it's. They feel weird about it. I guess that like they should just naturally be okay. And I'm just like, no, we got to get him spayed. But I wasn't gonna like sit there and like lecture him about it. I'm pretty sure he knows why. His friend who recommended him has talked to him about it. I'm gonna allow it. He might be a redneck. There's a lot of those around this parts. Very proud rednecks. Proud to be a redneck. I think it's like a pro-life thing for him. I don't know. Oh, geez. Yeah, and they have like this upper respiratory thing going on, which they've gotten some antibiotics. They're gonna need more. No, it's like Southern California. It's um it's the southern part of Central California, I guess. Kind of I'm like between Bakersfield and LA. Yeah, it can get annoying, but it's like that's the population around here. So I'm just like, okay. I'm not going to tell people how to live their life, but they know the risks. Exactly. That's why I'm just like, I'm just going to worry about my little kitties right here. You can have these few because I need to rehome them. Um, you will take care of them. They need to go to the vet. You can take them to the vets. But yeah, there are plenty of kitties. Ooh, Freeman got hit. I'm close to Gen X. I think I'm considered an Xennial. The kids at work were trying to figure it out one day, and I think they told me I'm an Xennial. Because I graduated in '99, so I get the whole no fucks given. I'm in the whatever generation. Okay. Right. Almost done with this section. Oh, nice. Sweet. Yeah, it was 81. So, where am I going? Right there. This is where it starts getting a little funky. Nice. No, I'm Southern California born and raised. I didn't live in LA during the riots, but I remember there being riots. Oh my goodness. The heck was that, you guys? Dogs are trying to get in here. push these down. Yeah, I live in one of the like red parts of California, so it's interesting. They all talk so much crap about like liberals and stuff, and then I'm like, they go to like a red state, and they're like, oh, and then they come right back. All right, tension these. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I know a lot of libertarians. It's funny, depending on who I'm talking to, people will think I'm either ultra progressive or I'm ultra conservative. I'm just like, oh, okay, I must be doing something right. If y'all can't figure it out. Yeah. I'm a just be a good person kind of person. Just be good, pet kitties. I don't know if I'm like fiscally conservative because I believe like money needs to keep moving in order for us to have money. Like it needs to keep flowing. And when it stops is when we have issues. So like when people start hoarding money, but also can't just be spending our way out of things because that doesn't work either. So it's a very it's a fine line to walk. I don't think it's necessarily they're supposed to be the steward of our money. I think it's more of they're just not necessarily to manage it, but they're supposed to be managing like the government. The, you know, it's like a pyramid scheme, and they're at the top. Oh, all right. So now I'm on this part. Oh, let me move this over. Yeah, I hear that. We've been living under the whole Reagan policies of trickle down economics, and it's not really trickling down. And I think that's part of the problem too. Yes, it really is. It's like they're supposed to take the money and distribute it um, equal. Well, I don't know about equally, but accordingly, I guess. And they're just kind of not. They're just trying to get more people to buy into it. Meanwhile, there's like real issues that need to be addressed, and they're just like, no, no, we're not going to deal with that. What are you doing, Blanche? Why are you moving the kittens again? She just moved her kitten. She's been moving her kittens around lately. Yeah, but it's kind of like, it's kind of part of keeping the money flowing. Double play. Because if it's not the government hiring them, then who else is going to hire them? You saw her take her over there? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's Athena. Going through the gate. Yeah, she was like, I'm taking you over here. I think she's... So, the older kittens still want to nurse. And they've been nursing off of Blanche. And I think she's just trying to keep them from nursing off of her so the babies can have the milk. Like, her babies need the milk. But yeah, it's kind of like the whole you pay somebody to dig a hole and then you pay another person to fill it in just to keep the money flowing. Danny. All right. Oh, did that one get a twist? That should have gotten a twist. It got a twist. Yeah, she's feeding the babies now. She's taking them away from the bigger kittens. The bigger kittens are like, okay, it's time to eat. Because they've eaten all their kibble. I don't know what Janny's whining at me for. She's gone outside to go potty. That she's hungry too. She knows she's gonna get fed soon. Oh my goodness. And she had a tasty little snack of some of the kitty McNuggets. Getting into the litter box when she's not supposed to. Alright, I'm gonna push this up a little. Almost done with this little section. Then I gotta figure out this, all this. I'm not sure how to do it, so I gotta look it up. The thing about bobbin lace is that there's a lot of patterns that just don't come with instructions. And it's just up to you to figure it out. Ugh. I know. What really peeves me about that is that we voted to get away with it, and yet we're still doing it. Janny, I'm almost done here. My goodness. Wait, what happened? What the heck just happened? Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, what's going on here? What the heck just happened? That is weird. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. I see. I see here. Jenny. Yeah. I know. I know. I've been to northern Arizona. I really liked it. I really liked Flagstaff. It was really pretty. But then I get like I've lived in I've lived in Oregon before, and I got so shit on just for being from California. I feel like it'd be the same in Arizona. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what she's whining about. Yeah, where I live is it's not the city. Yeah. Nobody likes Californians, so it's like the other day when I was at the game, the the World Series game on Monday. I took my Padres hoodie. My brother was like, "You're gonna get super heckled for wearing that." I was like, I'm used to it. Oh wow, that did look like it was inside Dodger Stadium. All right, push these ones down. Excuse me. All right, nice. Yeah, Janny's bugging me for dinner or something. They're all starting to get a little rowdy. So that's how I know it's dinner time. Because they're all getting rowdy. Well, thanks for stopping by and thanks for the follow. I'll be back next week for some more lace. Try to lace on Wednesdays when I don't have to work and when I have internet. Oh, sweet. Cool. Thanks. Also on Blue Sky. So if you're on there, we're on there too. I'm really bad at social media, but trying. Trying to get better at that. I'll have a good night. Hey, it's 6:40 over here too. Hey, look, it's Leonardo DiCaprio's at the game. Janny. Yeah. Oh, sweet. I just have the Instagram, Twitch, and Blue Sky. I have a Kick, but whatever. It's not really. It's like Twitter. It's Twitch-esque. Oh my goodness. I better figure out what she wants. Okie dokie. It's like I'm so close to finishing this one little section. And she is just like over here whining. I think my blue sky is official cat lady. Should be. Janny, I am lacing as fast as I can. Dang. 10 strikeouts. Okay, Janny, I'm almost done. Turn that a little. I only have like a couple more rows. Janny. Ooh, my hands were hurting earlier, and now that I've been lacing, they're all like loose. Feel pretty nice. Janny, I'm almost finished. My goodness. Hey, you guys be nice with the kittens. Alright. I think I might have to call this done for right now and figure out what Janny wants. See if she has to go outside to go potty or something. Because I see that there's a sewing coming up. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm going to call it done for right now, and I will either finish this later or next time. It's just a tiny little piece, and then I'll move on to the filling. So thank you for watching. Have a good night. We'll be back next week for some more lace. Thank you for the follow. And if you have some time, you can visit our website, officialcatlady.com. We've got that GoFundMe going to raise money for these kittens, for these kitties, get them spayed and neutered. And we'll be back Friday to play some video games, playing some Age of Empires 2. Gonna try to get through that Dracula campaign, because it's gonna be Halloween. Alright, so thank you again for watching. Thanks for the follow, and have a good night, and we'll see you next time. My goodness. Oh my goodness.